From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the hill here today, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And that misses. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they lead it. It's 2-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ozuna on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Batting 5th, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one blasted deep to right. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
At the plate, Eli White.
That's outside.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting
And the
seventh,
Phillies manager
right fielder,
making his way
Stuart
towards the
Fairchild.
mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Jose
the Phillies,
Ruiz on the pitch out of the
number
pen here.
66.
He last pitched 2 days
Jose
ago.
Ruiz.
And stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Runner takes off. Ground ball to Bohm. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting eighth,
Here's the Atlanta
fielder,
Braves
Michael
lineup.
Harris,
Not a
the
whole lot
second.
going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Man at second.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and pitching in this game, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. This is Bryson Stott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one drifts inside.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count's full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Murphy fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He came out of his
Batting
mechanics
second,
there. Typically likes to
shortstop,
shoot the ball the other way,
Turner.
but that time a little anxious.
Trey Turner now. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw in, round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang
Hitter,
play. Had a chance to
Miles
make it. Maybe a little better
Schwarber.
slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back.
Leading
and the
off
batter will be the shortstop, Luke Williams. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. And it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard on the ground to first. Boom. Steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead 4-0. And now it's Alec Bohm. His home and away splits there.
First baseman Alec Bohm.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Boom. Aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Max Kepler at the plate. That one missed.
That's out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the
Batting
leadoff
seven,
single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner
Sosa.
out, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more
One
out.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're back
for the
to start the
Phillies.
third, and there's a new arm on the
Number
mound,
58.
Tanner Banks.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of
Leading
hard
off for
contact,
Atlanta,
not a lot of
the
hits,
designated
period.
hitter, Marcell
Here's
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a
outside.
breaking ball. That one way
Count.
inside. Hit in the air left field. Kepler sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering getting ready to go. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher
Here's Sean Murphy. And that one missing low. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed
left
his
fielder,
spot.
Eli
Hitter
White.
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Braves strand one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Marsh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around.
That's ball 3.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. His home and away splits there. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Orion Kerkering. 25th appearance of the year for him. Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit.
Right fielder Stuart Fairchild.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Way inside, gets out of the way. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Luke Williams.
Luke Williams now at the plate. In the air, right side. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. One more for Atlanta on the homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th, Trey Turner at the plate.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Foul ball there. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air, right field. Fairchild hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Out to short, Williams. Fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies down in order, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Here comes Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings and misses. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty.
First baseman,
Here
Matt
is
Olson.
Matt Olson. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. In time to Bohm. And Olson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into
Now
a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Castellanos gets his lead at first with nobody out. Struck him out swinging. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Smith-Shawver is just 1 strike away. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.